All right, everybody. Again, I'm Bill Seagroves. I'm the head of marketing here at CLIPitc. And let's see, we got one more joining us. And today I just wanted to take a few minutes and show you how to utilize the customer portal at CLIPitc. I know a lot of folks are interested in the features that the customer portal represents, like being able to get paid automatically through either ACH or auto debit, and have customers request work via the internet. So I'm just going to take a few minutes and briefly show you how to set it up, but then also how you can utilize your website for your customer to be able to log in and do this stuff by themselves. It shouldn't take maybe 20 or so minutes for me to kind of go through what I've got for you, and then we'll have a couple of minutes at the end, just in case I didn't cover what you were hoping I would. So here we go. All right. And so this is my CLIPitc. As you can see here, I'm on the home page, and the way you get to your portal is through the settings gear here at the top. And you're just going to go down to customer portal. So as you can see, there are a bunch of options here, and we'll just kind of go over them briefly. If you want to enable your portal, be able to allow your customers to see it, you'll click this. And then a lot of the big stuff, big reason for the portal is for your customers to be able to pay their bill online. So you've got enable payment and enable auto pay, and we'll go over those here in just a moment individually, so you can see how to set those up. We got show job charges in history, and that's if you want your customers to see what they've been charged, and then show payments in history if you want them to see their payment history. So if you want to get the email at office@yourcompanyname.com, that's where this will go. And then the service request would go to somebody else. The reason we split those up is just in case you want your crew foreman to get a service request email and you want a service note to go to your office manager. So we split those there. And then the portal theme color, I've chosen Clip Green for us. And then the background color is gray, and I'll show you what that actually represents here in just a second. Your portal header background image, if you want to put, if you've got a giant banner that you've got on your Facebook page or maybe on your website, you can select that here. It just has to be the 70 by 1200 pixels. And then you can change the text that will appear on your portal homepage. You can also customize this with HTML if you know any guys or gals who can do custom HTML. You can go in here and you can actually make this look however you want to. But then we can look at the sample portal. So I'm going to go ahead and do that so we can take a look and see what your customer will see. So this is a very basic portal. So the options we have here at the top for your customer when they log in is they can choose their payment. So it'll have their account number, their name, their email address, their physical address, and then the total amount that they owe you. And that will be the total amount that they owe you. If they want to look at their invoices, they can go over here. But if they're past due, they owe a couple of email or a couple of invoices, this total amount would be here for any invoices that they owe. They can select credit card. If you set it up, you can do ACH as well. Payment information's here. They'll punch in their account number, their card number, their CVV, and fill out all of this information and then hit submit. Down here at the bottom is the thing that I would make sure to point out to them. Auto pay my invoice each time. So basically, if you have an agreement set up, and you want to automatically debit them when the work is done once you invoice, then if they've got this checked, as soon as you invoice out of Clip, or if you've got QuickBooks connected to Clip, as soon as you invoice, it will debit them for the amount that they've gotten the work for. We can go over here to invoices real quick. Same information here, but it'll just list the invoices that you've submitted to them. Same thing with history. Any jobs that you've done for them will be listed here. And I think it doesn't have the pricing with it. It just will list the history plus whatever notes you had entered for the job that you want, or that are customer facing. Service note. So this is where we were talking about before over here. If you see, where your service note or your service request, you can check this here, and the service note will go to whoever you have that set up to go to. They can tell you that, you need to watch out for the dog, or, there's a break in the fence in the backyard, whatever it is. But then request service is the same here. And they can just tell you, hey, need weeding done, or, coming up on fall, we've got cleanups coming up. So you can set, they can request that here. And you can direct them to request specific services via whatever communication method you want to use. So if you send out a Facebook post to all of your customers, or send out an email and just tell them, hey, fall's coming up, we've got cleanups coming, just go, click this link, and you can, as you can see, you can say, you can open the link or save the link. And you can tell them to request the service that will mean something to you. And then they'll submit, and it'll go to that email address that you've set up. That's the basics of the customer portal, in as much as being able to create it. And then obviously we want to get paid. So we go to billing info. Oh, I apologize. User settings. One more time. Company info. Here we are. Okay. As you can see, we have a BluePay settings here. You may know it as Clip Payments if you're new. If not, you've heard BluePay before. Clip Payments is the new payment platform that we're using. Just kind of consolidated all of the terminology, and we're making sure that, hopefully people aren't as confused anymore, although this still says BluePay. But this is where you'll enter the information you have from BluePay. So the only way to get automatic payments set up under the portal is through Clip Payments or the BluePay settings here. But once you get your account ID and your secret key, and you punch those in here and you save it, then when you go to the customer portal, the enable payment will populate as an option to click. So I know we're willing to have any conversation that you'd want to about setting up Clip Payments or BluePay after this, and feel free to email me. My email's all over the place here. So bill@clip.com. But once you've got that set up, then your customer can come in here and make this payment. If you don't have it set up, they won't be able to use this function. And then the best way that I have that I've seen, that I've come up with to offer this function to your customers is through a link on your website that allows them to manage their account. So I set this up for Clip Lawn Care Tennessee. Unfortunately, Clip Lawn Care Tennessee has taken the season off. We operate with H-2B workers, and much like most of the industry, weren't able to get our workers this season. So we're taking the season off for the Tennessee branch. The Maryland Clip Lawn Care is still operational. But I built this website for Clip Lawn Care Tennessee, and I tried to make it as easy as possible for a customer to log in. So when they click that log into your account or manage my account, they can come in here and first time they're here, they'll set up an email and password. And I'll show you in just a second how to invite them. So I'm going to use my saved credentials, and then this is my customer portal. So when we were operational a couple of years ago, I used Clip Lawn Care for my service at my dad's house, And so you can see here that all of my invoices are listed. And don't worry, this was paid. You can see my history. You can see service notes. Again, they would have my account number, my name, all of my information. And then I could request service from Lawn Care Tennessee. And so that is the basics of how your customer would be able to do that. And then the way that you would invite them, if you come back over to your customer portal, is you can send an edit. You can edit invitation email. So if you want to invite them, you would click this edit invitation email. And then you can design the email that you want to go to your customer when they sign up for the portal. You can do it with an activation link. You could do it with the customer name. And then, just individually, as you get them signed up, you can send this email to them, or let's reload the page and go back to the portal. Or you can send the portal invite to all customers. So if you're not using it currently and you get it set up, you can send your portal invite to all of your customers. And just make sure you edit this invitation email before you click that button to make sure that it's exactly what you want it to say, and that it, they understand what they're being invited to do. The view sample portal is the link that I would use here. So if we come back over to the CLIPitc Lawn Care site, let's see if I can click back. So you can right click this view sample portal, and then that would be your portal here. And then that would be what you use to allow them to log into their account and check things out. All right. Well, that's the majority of what I intended to show you guys today. I know it's a whole lot to kind of take in. We've got a couple of videos that outline this as well. This video is I'll throw a quick edit together, and we'll put it up on Facebook and send it out via email to the folks that showed up, and that way you can review it again. If you have any questions, like I said, my name is Bill Seagroves. And my email is bills@clip.com. And even if it's not about this, I'd love to hear from you. But thanks for joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon.